Hey, what's up guys? Imran here, Monster Gadgets. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you might be. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are in the market or already own a DJI Osmo Mobile 4 and are looking to make it work with your iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 Pro Max, I've got a tip, or a hack I should say, that actually makes the phone work with the DJI Osmo Mobile 4. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So if you are thinking about buying the DJI Osmo Mobile 4 or have recently bought one and are kind of bummed because it doesn't actually work with iPhone 12, I'm going to show you a trick that's going to make it work. But first, let me just kind of get this off my chest a little bit. I love DJI. I love all their products pretty much, but I will say their commercial for the OM4 is a bit misleading. They basically show you where you've got your phone, you've got their clip on there, and you basically have it somewhat like this, and all they're showing you is you come around, you hook it up like this, and you're good to go, and you can go ahead and start recording. That is not the case, and let me explain. So first of all, on here you'll see that there is a small white dot. You guys can see that right there. That dot, based on the top here, has to be aligned with the dot that is on here. So that is right here. You guys can see that right there. So those two dots have to align for the OM4 to actually calibrate and work properly with your phone. Now again, if you have the iPhone 12, it's not going to work anyways, which until I show you the trick on how to do it. But that's one thing. The second thing is when you put this clip on, this clip also has this thing on the side which tells you which way the camera should be. So in my case, I actually have this on wrong because it's telling me, actually no, I have it on right because it's telling me the camera should be facing this way. Let me get that in focus so you guys can see. The camera should be focusing on top, and of course the camera is on top, so I do have it on right. But if you had this on upside down, you know, it's one of those things where you have to look for these things before you can actually make it work, where DJI makes it look like it's so easy. You just put this on, you clamp it on, you're good to go. So you do have to align the camera as well as a dot for it to work properly. So that's one thing that I want to get off my chest. Alright, second thing. Why doesn't the iPhone 12 or 12 Pro Max work with this? It's because of the MagSafe technology. The magnet somehow messes up the configurations that are on the OM4, and DJI actually says it's not on their compatibility list for the OM4. So what can you do? Well, I went out on Amazon, of course, and bought this plate. It's basically a magnetic plate, and I stuck this adapter that DJI gives you on the back of this plate. And what's really cool about this is a couple things. Number one, I don't have to have this thing stuck on the back of my case permanently because this doesn't come off, or on the back of my phone. I can put it on this plate and it gives me the option to take the plate on or off. So in my case, I'm gonna go ahead and leave my actual phone case on, and all I do is clamp it on like this. Again, this is magnetic, so it does stick on there. Let me get this in focus. It does stick on there like that, and when I want to take it off, I simply peel it off like that. I'm not dropping it hopefully next time, and I can go ahead and put my MagSafe wallet on there, and I am good to go. So I'm not stuck with having this thing permanently stuck on the back of my case or my phone just because I want to use a OM4. So that is trick number one. Trick number two, or benefit number two, is of course it makes the phone work with the OM4. So because of the magnetic stick on here, I'll show you guys, this actually is very, very sturdy. So I got this back here. This again is permanently stuck on this plate here, and here's the dot that I was talking about. I'm going to go ahead and align that dot to the dot on the OM4, which is right here. So let me go ahead and stick that on there, just like that. Once it's on there, just to show you guys, this thing is not going anywhere. It's pretty sturdy, the magnet is pretty strong, and it works really well. There's no jerky movement, it's smooth, it works the way it should work. And when I want to take it off, I've got two options. I can go ahead and take off the plate like this with the whole magnet off, right, with the DJI clip, or I can of course leave that on there and just take the phone off. So let me show you what I mean by that. If it's clipped on like this, I can go ahead and take the phone off and leave the magnet on there like this. Now, this of course does come with one issue. Every time you go to use it, you do have to recalibrate your OM4 to work with the phone. And the reason for that is because this, since it is something that does move off the case, each time you take it off, it loses its position. So the weight distribution is going to be off the phone on the OM4. So every time you hook it up, you do have to recalibrate it in order for it to work properly. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, again, a small $20 or so hack that I am extremely happy with, just because I'm actually able to use my iPhone 12 Pro Max on the OM4 without any issue. I think it's definitely worth it, not only financial standpoint for $20, but also from a device standpoint, because this thing is a beast. This thing works extremely well. It's extremely sturdy. Or if you have not seen my previous video on the unboxing and setup and video sample of this, go check it out. But this thing is absolutely amazing. So hopefully if you are looking to buy one, you know now what to get if you have a iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 Pro Max, and you are able to now make this work. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.